Title: The Third Floor Apartment. I recently moved into a cheap apartment in an old, rundown building. The place had creaky floors, flickering lights, and a strange smell in the hallways. But I didn't care. It was all I could afford. My only neighbor was an old man named Mr. Whitaker, who lived directly across from me. On my second night, I woke up around 2 a.m. to a strange sound, a faint tapping. It was coming from the hallway. Curious, I peeked through the peephole. The hallway was dark except for a flickering light near Mr. Whitaker's door. But there was someone standing in front of it. A woman with long, tangled hair and a white dress that looked damp, like she'd been caught in the rain. Her back was to me, and she was tapping on his door with one finger, over and over again. I was about to open the door and ask if she needed help when Mr. Whitaker's voice came. Through the wood, panicked. "Go away!" he shouted. The woman didn't move. She just kept tapping. I said, "Leave." His voice cracked. Suddenly, the tapping stopped. The woman's head twisted sharply to the side, too far, like her neck was broken. Then, as if she knew I was watching, she turned and looked directly at me through the peephole. Her eyes were hollow black pits, and her mouth stretched into a grin far too wide for her face. I stumbled back, heart racing. There was a loud bang from the hallway, followed by silence. I forced myself to look again. The woman was gone, and Mr. Whitaker's door was wide open. The next morning, I knocked on his door to check on him. No answer. The landlord let me in, and we found him sitting in his armchair, eyes wide with terror. He was dead. The police said it was a heart attack, but I know what I saw. That night, I heard tapping on my door. I didn't look. I didn't move. But through the door, I heard a whisper. "Your turn." Like for part 2.